I'm Jacob.
I'm Yazan.
I'm Marcel.
We are the 4F.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Okay. All right, SpongeBob.
What? Hey, you know what's crazy to me?
That women think they get a day. Oh.
If last video is up on time, this should be our 4th video in a row. Hopefully.
Which means we're doing okay.
But
Better.
it's also in my hands, which means it'll be a mission.
Which means this is not good.
You guys are going to see this one
This
first.
is not a good thing.
No, but seriously.
You know, guys, and I just realized, like, I'm not really in the frame as much.
You're fine.
Can-
go ahead and
can
just move it a little.
Can I ask
the door. Look.
Move it that way.
Can I ask a fun question real quick, like a mini fun question before we get into the actual topic of the podcast?
Yep, that's perfect.
That's good. Okay, now stay on that side. You have to stay on that camera now.
Before we get into like the actual topics that we wrote down, I have a little mini fun question for us.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
On a scale of 9 to 10, how worthless is stupid? Worthless
we're
and
not
stupid
asking
is
this.
International Women's Day.
9 to 10, so it's like 1 to...
Personally, for me,
Uneducated a little bit. International Women's Day started as a protest. So I think it's a little insensitive to say.
Girls in the Middle East tried protesting women's rights and they all got beheaded. So
And
I
that's
think
why we have
different.
international.
I also, Marcel, I want you to understand that. Remember everything that
But
was
mine
happening
is-
with like Palestine in the past couple of years? Everything that women have worked for in that country has been vanished.
it's not that.
I just
That's
wanted to
true.
put that into perspective. That everything that they fought for over the last 50 to 60 years for women's right is gone.
Okay, well, if I didn't get cheated on, I would understand it. I would agree with Palestinian-
I'll give you a point for that as well.
I would agree. I would agree with Palestinian girls, but I got cheated on. So, no, I'm playing for Happy International Women's Day
Happy International Women's
It
Day.
is today.
guys.
to hot
then-
women
Which means
that are not.
by the time you guys
Beyonce,
see
Taylor
it,
Swift,
it's past
Happy
gone.
International
Right,
Women's
but
Day.
yeah, just know this was recorded on National
Women's,
Day.
Yes, it was indeed.
You know what?
True.
Do we want to start off with that fun question or?
Yeah.
What's the fun question?
Who wrote it down? Can we get a name on that?
Oh, that was Jacob.
Oh, okay.
I was really hoping nobody dropped any names.
Okay, go ahead.
Does body count matter?
Oh, no.
And
No.
if so, what's the number?
Well, okay.
Yes, it matters.
Okay, hold on.
What,
Hold
Wait,
on.
wait.
I think we should let Shadi go first.
No, Shadi will not. be
Okay,
the first.
Yazan go first.
I would say it matters to a point, but it's also it all happened before me, so I can't get mad at something that happened before she knew me. Now, with that being said, I would say it does matter if it's
double digits,
double digits.
even 7 or 8.
Jesus.
I would give them more than that.
No,
I'd give them more than
But
that.
the only reason I can't hate on that is because that's having standards. That's not. I honestly view it as having standards.
Okay, but what's your limit?
And the thing
Number-wise.
is, you can't really put a limit on it. And it's like
Right.
Marcel said double digits, and it's like, it's really hard. But also, it's like, how did it happen? How old are you?
Oh, that's
You know-
none of my business.
How long
None
did you
of your
know
business.
These, how long
Your,
did you
your
know
significant other for the rest of your life? I just feel like there's nothing really to hide in
So-
that kind of relationship.
Yes,
So-
but that doesn't make it my business.
So tell me
There's
this:
nothing to hide, but it's not my business.
when you talk about your partner's past, like sexual life, like, and you find out that she was someone who would sleep with dudes on the first date, on the first day they met, for like that doesn't bother you at all? Like that doesn't make you think like? Because I don't know. When I get married,
well, no. When it comes to that, like certain situation, it's like yes and no.
I did it.
It's like okay, sure, once, twice, yeah, it happens. But it's like, dude, if you have a past of continuing to just have a one night
do it the way it
stand,
was then.
yeah, I don't think that. I also believe usually people that have lower body counts prefer people with also lower body
Yeah,
counts.
if you have a lower body count,
right.
you want someone with a lower body count, it's more understandable than you being higher body count. Talking about, oh no, you need to have less than
I don't
50.
know.
I think it's bad when people have really bad high body counts and
And
then
want
they
someone.
say like,
Right. If you have a low one, you have, I guess, more of understanding as to you saying, I want someone low body count, but
yeah, I know, I agree. But I mean, I'm just saying, I think body count matters for sure.
I think
it
everyone
matters.
would
I
think
think
it
it
matters
matters.
because you can have someone with a body count of 1,000.
nowadays.
I don't like alive.
Like a
Without
lot.
catching AIDS.
What do
and
you mean
dying.
by that?
No, I mean like
Okay.
they survive
We're
past the AIDS
sensitive
that they.
today.
I'm talking about like because they got an STD.
Survive past the age.
AIDS.
Ooh.
Like the STD that they get from having sex with 1,000
Right, okay, but what if they didn't get the
well,
cities?
no, but that's the thing. It's like this definitely mattered in the 80s and 90s and 70s.
Yeah, but that
when
was different.
AIDS and HIVs was
also
happening, people realized
predominantly,
that.
You wrap it
a
up. And
gay disease at the time. I mean, still is.
Well, yeah, but also no, it's not just gay.
It's
disease.
mostly-
it was
it's-
mainly found, but also it was for people that went out and slept a lot with multiple other people. That's how you get it.
Well, it would have to start somewhere. It would
Right,
have to
right,
and
absolutely,
most,
yeah.
Most likely.
I think
but-
it's a chain
and
that cycles back.
and specifically right now, I feel like this is the most like I don't want to use like this weird sounds word, but like wholly accepted world, like for men and women, like being someone who just goes out and sleeps with someone like being a I don't want to say this wrong. I just feel like
International Women's Day.
it's
On International Women's
it's
Day.
become like socially accepted to be a quote unquote
progress.
but progress, but like
I also believe in that character development, but I think at what point is this character like
Right.
like, how long has it taken for this character to develop?
1,000.
I was like, yeah, my point. Anyone can say that, and they'll just be like, I'm on my come up. I'm on a new season chapter of my life.
It's
after
my
this-
me time.
after- yeah,
I'm in my
focusing on
finding
me now,
myself,
right?
finding how many
Yeah.
bodies I can get before.
No, if it's 1,000, yes, body count counts. But if it's less than 1,000,
Less okay. You put it at 999.
That's cool. You know, some people get an STD on their first.
Yeah, that's
Right.
also the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You know, a lot of people
No.
get like
it's okay.
chlamydia.
Okay. Here's the thing.
like,
Listen.
STDs, whatever it is. People
listen,
just get.
Listen. Can you listen?
Unfortunately,
Listen for a
you just
second.
mute me.
I'm trying. Can you? I gotta figure out which one yours is.
That would be sad.
There's so much overlapping.
Right.
When you talk about chlamydia and body count, overlapping is going to happen.
Okay. I don't think it's more of a body count. I think it's more of, was it safe? You know, like, do you have any disease?
No, sir.
Anything like
We are
that.
not giving a condom the gray area of this.
Not just the condom. There's a lot of other stuff.
What is safe then?
Something adults.
Adults.
I mean,
Everything was consensual.
I could.
I would hope that was
I could
assumed,
put
like-
someone in a category
I
if they're not
assume-
with adults.
Do they have any STDs? Any other?
I'm
you
not
know,
dating a rapist. That's what you're
They,
saying.
you know, where they.
if someone was safe in, okay, let's say their body count is 100, but they test everything negative.
No,
and
you're still
everything-
a whore.
I'm sorry. You're also. Never mind.
You have to go. No, you have to say it. No, at this point.
I will not.
Tell me, تفضل.
No.
تفضل هسه
Off air, but no.
يلا
No.
طيب يلا off.
حياتي.
Talk of, no.
Off air.
I know which
Anyways.
one Shadi's is. This is Shadi's. He'll be out now.
Stop, guys. We're not doing this in the middle of a podcast.
I think he's going to talk about how I get no.
Secrets are not fun, guys. Calm down. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
I was actually going to let you know. I was going to let them know what he said immediately after he told me. Just to let you guys
What?
know. I don't know. He said,
All right. I just that was Shadi. I feel like you didn't really give a.
he said
I'm gonna refrain from giving an opinion on this question.
I feel like
can't
that's
do
kind of
that.
lame.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, I'm gonna do that.
because he literally gave us an answer by saying it matters, but he said like, what did he ask?
See,
What?
yeah, tell me what he said, Marcel.
I thought he was on the side of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he
He
said,
said it
I
doesn't
think.
matter. He said as long as it's. I remember him giving it.
Yeah, but that's it. I feel like we.
Shadi,
kinda-
you can even give us your answer. We can give them your what we
answer.
think your answer
We think,
is.
I
You
think
can go
personally,
south.
it's you think it doesn't matter. I think you have a different kind of feeling towards this topic, and I do want to hear your part of it. But if you don't want to, that's fine.
Let's
I want to hear Jacob stop talking.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
So you don't want to hear anything.
So you don't want to hear nothing, Marcel.
Thanks you for repeating me, Habibi. Appreciate you, dog.
I'm gonna.
Anyways, let's move on to our next topic. Shit.
What is it? You wrote the board.
Right, but I mean, like,
Okay, guys.
my
so-
next question was after starting the podcast like this.
Sure, what is it? Are we going away from it? We're going to stay.
What
on the same
did
topic.
you do or for on Women's Day? Like, did you guys
What?
post
Oh,
any
yeah.
girls for Women's Day? Your
Oh,
mom,
you
you
did.
guys.
I
Did you
I
guys-
find my feminine side. Feminine
he
side.
hasn't found his English. He's found his feminine side.
Feminine.
I cleaned the basement we're in right now.
Oh,
I cleaned the
I mean,
studio.
when I got down there, it was not clean, but okay.
How are you gonna say that?
That was clean. That was nice on International Women's Day, bro.
That was
No.
clean.
I actually did clean it, so, but that's it.
See what I did? That was clean.
Yeah, actually, I didn't- yeah.
The basement.
Our
So-
studio. Don't call this a basement. This is a studio.
Studio, okay, a professional.
This is our
real
studio.
studio. All right, all right.
I hate-
We can move on off of women.
I hated women for Happy National Women's Day, except for the woman that I love.
Should universities charge as much as they do?
Well, let's ask that question for real because I want to answer it for real.
Well, I asked it, so
Like ask it clear.
Well, okay, but while we should
Okay,
universities
should
charge
universities-
as much as they do? Now, before we answer the question, tell me how much we pay for university.
too much.
Okay.
At Metro, at my school, it's really cheap, thankfully, but it's $8,000 a semester.
Jesus.
And that's cheap compared to Harvard? Or like, where we compare
No,
it to?
not even Harvard. We could just compare it to a
CU
D1
Boulder.
school in
Boulder, where you're
Colorado.
paying $30,000 a
Yeah.
semester,
And
Yeah, that's
for a
cool.
freshman, if you want to go to CU Boulder freshman year, you have to live there.
which is another.
Yeah.
freaking
You have to?
15,000.
You have to.
Oh,
Another
no.
15,000 of dorm.
Yeah, and they make you pay for the dorms and
Oh, that's so.
And the reason why I think that they should charge this much is because
Are we talking about the 8,000 or the 30,000?
no,
just I mean, it's a comparison. It's $8,000 isn't a lot compared to other schools, and it
But
is a
remember,
lot
that's per semester.
to other
You're
schools.
doing 5 semesters.
we can
Right.
we can all agree that college is expensive and
Yes.
people pay a lot for college.
But is the return on your
That's what I'm saying.
future
But
salary?
you're gonna give my answer.
It's a return on investment.
So you know how like we would think of a school, especially even our parents. School divides you a lot, or school separates you a lot from like not
Multiple
going to
other
school,
people.
right?
Yeah.
So like I think that if for college to be so important to us to where it's worth the time and effort and stress that we put in for college, they definitely need to charge this much, or else everyone would go to college if it was super cheap and there wouldn't be a separation between like someone who has a degree and someone who never went to college, and the pay between never going to college and someone with a
That's
degree.
already not great. I just want
Well, no, okay. I know that you can still get rich without having a degree. Yes.
I-
but the road.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the pay, like say some point he might not, he's still in college and he get an X amount of money, and I went to college and I got X amount of money. The money difference that we're making between us, for
It's
me,
not that
it's
big.
not that big. It's
But,
not.
I
that
mean,
big.
you're also just starting out, like your specific spot, you're just starting out. People who get out of college and pursue a career shadi for 10, 15 years can usually retire by that time. And it's not even just the amount of money you're making. The stuff that you learn, the networking that you receive, and like the people that you meet in college is like, it's priceless. And
Yeah,
I just think like,
I 100% support like going to college, but
I th-
it's not always.
but then if college was really cheap, anyone would go to college and it wouldn't make college that much.
That's
Because
not
it's
what
not
I
about the
think.
money.
Yeah, I don't
Never,
think.
to some
But-
extent,
but,
it's not
okay,
about the
but
money, it's
okay,
about actually
I,
putting
I,
the
I,
time.
I also just want to say this. I think it's terrible because it's when you say it's about the money, why wouldn't you want a country of everyone being educated?
Because
And I know that's not how it works.
it would
That-
lower the value. It would lower the
Capitalism.
It
What
would,
he's
it would
saying-
lower-
capitalism, right?
No,
But,
no, no. It would lower the quality of college. It would just like if we were to get free healthcare, the quality of healthcare
So
would
it's
go
like
would
if it's an
decrease.
Listen.
exclusive thing,
Right.
it's,
So
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
college being so expensive is what divides us between being rich and not being
No,
being
no,
poor
no,
because you know it
Being
keeps
educated,
it keeps the people who are down who
Right.
want money
Well,
to
I
go
was
to college.
no, but
get
also
to go up.
no, but also because I will always say, especially in America, America's the one place where if you were brokest of the broke, you still have a education, some
If you're
kind of an
athletic or
education.
you have something.
No,
If you
not
wanna go to
athletic,
college,
not athletic.
you can
If
go to
you,
college.
yes, if you are dedicated enough to go to college, you can make it.
I got paid to go to CCD for my first 2 years because obviously I was like broke. My parents didn't make any money. The financial aid I received was enough to pay my tuition and give me like $2,000 a semester to go to school.
Damn, that's-
If you want to go to college, you can go to college.
Yeah.
Maybe not at these.
No, right, but you will always. I think not always, and it's unfortunate that a lot of people don't have the opportunities. But I think with just school in general, and if you're young and you're dedicated to your education from that age up until college, you'll be fine.
If you save and
Scholarships,
stuff, yeah.
Right, but I'm just saying, if
I mean,
you
you have
if
to
you
be
can
financially
dedicate,
responsible.
I think your childhood, which I look back at it, it's like, should I have taken more, like literally like elementary school, middle school, high school more seriously, just to
Oh,
get
yeah,
free
they
college?
would- yeah.
When I'm in college now, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
I think
Enjoyed
it's so much
myself
more
for
worth
what
it.
it was.
But you also lived your life and did
yeah,
what you wanted.
yeah.
I don't regret it. I don't regret it,
You
but
question it.
I question it. Yeah.
So you guys don't? Do you guys think that?
I think it's somewhat expensive.
I think
it's
I think it's a
PT.
little
No,
bit.
we've
too
all
expensive.
agreed that
I
it is
think
expensive.
it should be at a price like that, but lower.
But also,
A little
have
bit
you
lower, like
looked
a little
at-
bit more affordable?
Have you looked at why it's so expensive? Like they charge you like your RTD pass. You're
Right.
charged for it no matter what. There's a lot of stuff that you get charged
Okay,
for no
that's-
matter what, and it's a lot of stuff you get charged for is stupid. Like, why am I getting charged for that? Why is online classes more expensive than in-person classes where I don't need the teacher to
You're
be?
technically using more resources.
Because you're using way more resources. Using online, like literally.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm not using the resources of the. They don't have to buy the building and keep the building running with electricity.
But when
and
you go to
stuff.
the building, they're able to take care of 40 people at one time in one setting. But when you're online,
More than
you have
No, you can have more than 40. It's
That's what I'm saying.
the physical
That's
size
why-
of the building or the class doesn't matter
That's why
because
it's
it's
cheaper.
infinite.
Because you're able
It's
to
not cheaper. It's more expensive.
In person's more expensive.
No.
In person's cheaper. Because
Yes.
in person, you're taking care of 50 students at once. But online, teachers are. If you're
Taking care of more than 50 at once.
Not at once.
With Zoom and stuff, I'm pretty sure that's an unlimited number. You can, well,
No,
not
no,
unlimited,
no,
but
no, you can't do unlimited.
there's
Even if
ways
you
that you
have
can
to-
do a multiple, way more than you can
So
in
much
school.
harder to answer questions online and through email and text to all these
Than it
students
is in person.
than it is for a teacher to talk verbally to a kid that has a question, is what I'm saying. Type me an email asking me a question about any question. It's going to take you 2 minutes.
Right, but it's
if you ask me,
worth you paying so much more for college?
colleges have to make money too. They pay professors.
They make a lot of money.
They
for-
pay professors, and these professors are not getting paid.
Right.
Or not.
All the money.
College
They
professors
have
make
their doctorate. They have their PhD.
College-
and
And sometimes I don't know, bro. Some of these like college professors, bro,
Making
it
6
seems like
figures.
they're really struggling.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my God. My professor, one of my professors, is a gym coach. He does Uber, and he's a teacher.
Right.
A lot of them have
Like I'm sorry,
other jobs.
3 jobs.
Man, I mean that is a huge topic as well. It's like just the
And he has-
the
he has
need
a PhD
for
in
teachers,
zoology.
The need for teachers.
Like I'm sorry, what?
Dude, yeah, but that's
But
getting
also, don't
dangerous.
get a degree in zoology though.
Becoming a teacher
That's-
is also dangerous now.
Right.
Don't get
I
stupid
think,
degrees.
yeah,
No, no,
although you have like a PhD in whatever it is.
It's not a stupid degree.
If you're not
If
Definitely
you
not
really like
stupid.
the degree, it's what
And it
you've
opens
worked
the-
for.
Yeah, I don't think it's stupid because if
It's
someone
definitely not.
if someone ends up making a good enough salary, really doing something they love, that's
They're not
success.
gonna make
And
good
also,
salary.
I know this is might be complicated. Like the person has a PhD in zoology, like he can like the jobs that he has,
The opportunities.
so much more than being a zoologist. It's not just working at an aquarium or working at a zoo. It's so much more.
I get that. And zoology, I feel like is on the fence because zoology can be very useful. But and I don't mean to like disrespect anyone, but like
Any zoologist.
like astrology majors or my business teacher even told me last semester. He goes, if you are a woman, if you're getting like a women's studies degree, like you're literally wasting your
Yeah.
time because they're not making any money.
Yeah, but also again, your opportunities is now it's boxed into a cultural
A cultural field that doesn't make money, even if you're at the top of it.
even yes.
If you're like, because it's
But
so.
when we talk about biologists and chemists and
Okay, yeah,
physicists,
that was different.
come on now.
So STEM B, science, technology, engineering, math, business. Those 5 degrees, if you get a degree in any of those
you're
5,
done.
you're fine.
They might be hard at the beginning to make money, and
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Well, I
Once
think especially for business, like that's not. I don't
business
know.
is one of the easiest things.
business,
that
you literally get a degree and you get a $70,000 paying
yeah,
job.
that's where you start.
And you get an $8,000 raise every year.
Yeah,
for business.
With business?
yeah.
Well, I
But
mean,
what kind of business? Do you know
like
how,
you have to be like a finance, or you. So when you study
accounting?
business, when
Right,
you study
it's so
business, you
broad.
don't just study business. You focus. So you're getting a degree in business, in financing, a business.
Right, yeah, you do business and then
marketing.
you have to like do a specific business field. A specific yeah.
Yeah.
I think colleges definitely should pay or charge the amount they're charging.
No, I don't. I think it needs to be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Me too. I think it just needs to be a little cheaper.
I think what needs to change is the amount of interest they charge on loans, because that's banks.
Oh,
that's all
3%.
banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No,
I promise you, it's a lot. When
3%.
on
That's you pay for that on more than your house.
But
your
on-
house,
but on
more
a-
than that.
but you work for your house. You work your job
work-
to pay for your house. You're not supposed to work your job. Like, dude, 3% on a $200,000 loan from CU Boulder, that's insane.
Okay, but why is it 200? Oh yeah, see you Boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6,000. That's also not bad.
So I'm just saying the interest on loans is crazy.
I mean, my issue here is the tuition, not the interest loan.
But they just need to make money. Like you said, schools
Okay,
need to make money.
Because
Because
4 years
how
of
much money-
education,
bro.
$32,000. That's nothing.
Right, but like our school has like 40,000 people, 40,000 kids. I don't think they make enough money.
Oh, they make more than enough money.
But
per
how-
kid. I think
how-
like
Right. It's
10
like when it
kids.
comes to every single kid paying that $30,000 to $70,000, $80,000
I
throughout their
was
whole
in a
career.
class that paid like $2,000, $1,000. No, let me guess, $4,000 for a 3-hour credit. There was 100 of us there. That's 300,000 of one
Yeah.
class.
But they're teaching us things that are literally going to make us.
But you
That could-
300,000
Not
Could
me,
be.
bro. Not me.
off of one
I'm
teacher.
studying nature and society and presentational
plus
speaking.
when you're doing your representative stuff, like it's just
you're
Yeah,
also
but I'm still
meeting
paying that
doctors.
money.
Yeah,
You're
you
also
are.
meeting people that have PhDs. You're meeting professionals in their industry that can literally lead you to
My teacher doesn't show up to class.
She always be canceled.
honestly, yeah. If it's cold or anything, they're not coming.
Would you?
Like, sorry, I was coughing
Come on.
yesterday. I'm not.
Professor, that's not the school. Professors hate their lives because
Yeah.
they don't get paid enough. That doesn't mean they shouldn't charge enough. I'm not saying they shouldn't pay teachers.
No, I know. You just said
Teachers
they
should
get
get
paid
paid more.
enough like 10 minutes
Who
ago.
makes who profits from school? Who pockets the money?
Truly, the institution.
Truly, if
There's
you
a
were
board of directors.
Yeah, like
People who are up there, they're gonna make.
you as a student should profit from school because
Yeah, but that's a long.
I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about like the cleaners or the teachers. I'm not like all that money we make, right? Or the money that we pay after it gets paid for the facilities and the teachers. Who gets the rest? Who gets to keep the profit
It gets
of that?
between the beneficiaries.
Who are they?
We don't know. I don't care.
yeah, the people that run the board
Yeah.
for the school.
I've
For the
wished I-
university.
They're the people that invested.
And the fact that there's 3 colleges on this one
One
campus,
campus?
I'm
That was
sure they're
We're talking millions.
Yeah.
Millions in that one semester.
most companies like have their own little like investors and
Right.
Yeah, but
well,
yeah.
shareholders
steak
and-
shoulder
yeah.
shoulders.
Shake.
Steak holders.
Do we like our steak
Steak.
medium
Share
rare,
steak.
well, or
Let's
well
not talk
done?
about
Steak.
steak, right?
How do you like our steak? Speaking of steak,
I like it
Rare.
on Sundays so I can eat it.
Medium rare. Medium well.
Hungry.
How do I order it? Shadi, how do I order my
When she's a 10, but 10.
medium well you order.
Oh, medium well.
Mine is medium rare.
I like medium.
I just don't like it chewy.
Undercooked.
That's my only thing.
We're gonna.
Still meowing.
Yeah, no, Chewy's
Still
Chewy like makes me tired. But
No.
Yeah.
Still doing the cow sound.
I don't want to get tired from eating while I'm chewing my steak.
Did you guys hear Shadi?
Still mowing.
He said meowing, whatever the cow sound is.
Meow.
Whatever it is.
Period. Huh?
God, it's so late. I've got to go to bed.
You thought I was feeling you?
Gotta go, man.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is: am I the best sports bettor? Marcel, what are you doing right now?
Who does best sports?
I put that. What are the odds? What are the odds? Yes is at minus 10 million. No is at plus 10 million. I would take the yes prop.
I'm
I'll
just
take
saying,
no.
bro. I've had a crazy like month.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
How do you feel about Ice Spice?
Who?
I was talking about her today.
She thought I was
she
hitting
was
you?
she was out Rolling Loud the other day, and the crowd wasn't really feeling her until she did her special like twerking move, and then the crowd went wild.
I think she's 19 years old. How old?
I think she doesn't
Like
deserve to be
19, 20.
recognized
She's
today.
Ooh,
so funny.
ooh.
No, she's funny.
No.
Not a good rapper. She's funny.
She does not deserve to be recognized.
No, I think she's definitely a unique character. And
She
that's
is
all the
honest.
internet is nowadays to go
I
viral.
personally have no idea who this person is.
Anyways,
You thought I was
do you guys
feeling you?
remember about Kanye talking about he doesn't want his kids on TikTok?
And then their kids.
I don't know how or why they had this set up, but Ice Spice was on like
They
North
faded
Kanye's TikTok channel. Ice Spice is just hanging out with these 10-year-olds.
Again,
And then
Kim
and then
Kardashian probably paid her to be with her kids.
yeah, probably, but
Why
I
would
just
she
think
do
that's still kind of right. Why would she do that, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. And then her daughter dressed up as Ice Spice.
Oh, that's so funny.
I saw that with the orange hair and
Thought I
stuff.
was
That's
feeling you.
that's the only thing I know about Ice Spice.
Is she a baddie with her baddie friend?
Kanye West makes everybody around him just.
I don't think he's crazy.
Wait, talking about Kanye was to see his last post that he deleted, and it was it was just like a notes on the phone, right? And it was like number 1 Latina, number 2 white, number
My
3
dog, number one Latina. Okay.
He knows his shit.
number 3 Ebony,
Kardashian
and then
might
number
be white,
4 is
big.
transgender.
Oh no.
And then he deleted it. It was just a list that he screenshotted off his phone, posted it, and then just deleted it. And no one knows what the list
There was no
is.
title to the list.
No, nothing. He literally just screenshotted it, and it was just those 4 or 5.
Can we talk about how Yeezy has to burn almost like
I think they're making a deal so they can
Yeah.
sell the rest of it.
right?
Wait, what?
Because they'd have to burn. I don't know if it's $1 billion because that's a
Yeah, I
lot.
think
To burn the
it's
tweet?
1.2.
1.2 billion Yeezys
For what?
Worth of Yeezys. No.
Worth of Yeezys, right?
They got because he got canceled.
Yeah, because they
Because
dropped him.
because they dropped him and now they can't sell
Anti-Semitic
anything.
views and
Why can't they
whatnot.
sell? Because
Because the public,
They dropped
the
it, yeah.
customers, they're not with Adidas.
He has. I think he has the patents.
Yeah, so now they're gonna have to sign him back, and look how ironic
Just
that
to
is.
finish. Just to finish what they had. Nothing.
Are they
else.
just gonna,
It's still funny. It shows
It
you
is.
how impactful Kanye.
No,
was.
he's not about. It's just they have 1.2 billion.
no,
worth of,
no. If
of stuff that they need to sell.
no,
And they
if
can't
they wanted
because-
to make a point and you wanted to show the
Right,
people
you
that you're
burned
really
it.
against
You
Kanye,
burn
you
it.
burned the.
That's
I personally would not resign that if I was.
Yeah, no. Especially because Adidas has money. I mean, obviously, this takes everything, but
They have
No, right, but it's like
Pharrell.
what?
Damian Lillard.
And they have what's his name, the football person, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, they do.
Have money.
They do have him. Yeah.
If you wanna like stand out and make a point by
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely
you
burn
look
those.
stupid now.
Yeah, you kind of look dumb. You
No, right. That's why I say it's ironic.
You went back to.
No offense.
What did he say?
He said you went back to your ex.
Like you went back to your ex.
Why did you say no offense?
That's so interesting to me.
Why did you say no offense?
If you had to fight 5 fifth graders every single day for the rest of your life for $1 million in
People
cash
think
right
$1 million
now,
is a lot,
you
but
do
it's
it?
really
I
not.
would
No,
do it for
no,
free.
I understand, but $1 million in cash right now
would do
would
it for free.
change my life drastically.
Oh, I would never
I
talk
would
to any of
pay
you guys
to
ever
fight
again.
The fifth graders up.
And I say this, although it's a hypothetical situation, I'd take the money, buy bodyguards.
Oh yeah,
and beat them up. But I would take
I would
it.
not know. You guys would not know. Okay, you guys
But
would
fifth
know. But
graders are kind of strong.
For $250 a day, you can pay each fifth grader $50 to get the hell out of here, and this will take care of the fifth graders.
For how long?
wait, what? Why are we getting?
Time-
Yeah, because you only get $1 million in cash, but you have to fight 5 fifth graders every single day for the rest of your life.
Is it the same 5 fifth graders?
Yeah.
I'll give them $50 a week to not touch me.
Nah.
Well, that's not the question.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm buying.
Will you actually? And it's their 5th graders. They can get a good punch on you, especially since there's 5 of them.
And
Do I go to jail if I shoot them?
No.
Do I get in trouble
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't say so.
Another 5.
for fighting? Yeah, can I
I
fight
just
them
want
back?
everyone to notice that every single time Yazan's used this stand, he's never had a single problem with it. And Shadi's used it once, and it's fallen 8 times.
He carries the stand.
I had a problem one time.
He's carrying that stand with his hand.
I've had a problem one time.
He has to carry the stand.
He's holding the microphone stand.
You can't even fight a microphone stand. You want to fight 5 fifth graders?
Are we about to have the second walk off? Are you done, Jenny? Second walk off in the podcast
I'm not a
history.
pussy.
I would do it, guys. I really would.
Did you look at me when you said that? He said, I'm not a pussy, period, and looked at me. I think he just called me a vagina.
It's on International Women's Day too.
They don't matter.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
Police-
title this video "They Don't Matter." ... And then like by Marcel.
Oh yeah, Dash
I
Marcel.
agree.
That's Marcel. Yeah. Like,
You can put women instead of that. You can put female. You can put female. You can put
that's gonna be the quote you're known for. Females don't matter.
no. Use a different word.
How long should school?
Bitches don't matter.
6 hours.
Are we talking about like how many hours a day? How long?
How
How many
long-
days a week?
How long? Because 6 is still the
Is it 12 years until you're
30.
out of high
That
school?
made you laugh.
You know,
You
do
thought
you
it was
start
30?
driving at 10 years
No,
old?
it's not.
I'm for you know what I'm saying?
What?
I'm here.
He's
F.o.b.s.
I'm here for
He's
it.
F.o.b.s.
for PE baby.
I'm here for
For pockets empty.
it. Support.
You're like John Morant,
Thank you for coming to
Making
this
out the
episode,
NBA.
greatest
guys.
shooter in the NBA.
We
He's
really
making out the
appreciate
NBA.
you.
He's making it out the
Oh,
NBA.
God, he's about to make it out
We
the NBA.
could talk about
Good.
John Morant.
Yeah, we could.
I feel
We
like that's a
love you
good
guys.
conversation, guys.
Have
Thanks
you-
for watching
don't wanna
this
talk about
episode.
John Morant?
We'll see you on the next
Was he-
episode.
Yes, and if you were
So
no,
he's
Danny,
a-
wait,
He's
Danny,
a 23-year-old
Yeah, I'm not interested.
NBA basketball
I like
player.
him older.
multi.
Okay. Do you want us to end the episode? Anyways, okay, so he's 23-year-old, young, very talented basketball player.
Multi-millionaire.
He has a $231
I know.
million dollar
Is he the
deal
one
with
that was
Nike
like, oh, this
kicks
is a lot
in
of
next
work?
year.
Parents are together. Parents
Parents
are
are-
married.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Is he
He went to a private
Wow.
school. He went to a private school, all right?
Is it the guy that they were
Parents are
treating?
happy-
I think
married.
he's the one that's saying it's a lot of work and he needs a break.
No, I think we should let Jacob finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marcel.
I was
Go.
trying
Anyways,
to finish it up.
he has been in a lot of trouble recently. Threatening a Foot Locker employee with 9 people deep. Pointing a gun at a 17-year-old boy after beating him up
My
in his
God.
own house.
My God.
going to a club in Denver
I was gonna say that was that guy.
and going on Instagram Live and pulling out a gun
In Denver.
in Denver
In my
club
home.
live
In my backyard.
on Women's International Day.
Jesus.
But the thing is that, like, what the heck is this kid trying to act so
All his
hard
mama
for?
needs to whoop his ass. First
The
of all.
only thing I will say is it's not a problem that he has a gun. I think
It's a problem that
I think
he's reckless with it.
he's reckless with it, and he's not as a professional athlete that is
As
getting
he's a
paid
professional.
millions of dollars. You have to be held to a certain, like a higher standard.
I'm gonna give you one reason. The only, like, I don't defend it because I think he could be better, but I'll give you one reason why I understand why he's like this. Because when you're young, rich, and black, you're a target. I wasn't like
No, absolutely, I
target.
agree with that. But
you can have a
you know what? You know what? Posting your guns and chains on Instagram
Yeah.
Live does
Bigger
makes you a bigger
target.
target.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm saying I understand why he has a gun and why he
right.
has to feel like.
I think what, Paul Pierce. He's a older basketball player. He got stabbed like 2 times. He came out and he said, "I understand where Jaw's coming from because after I got stabbed, I held a gun with me all the time."
But Jaw hasn't got stabbed. Jaw hasn't.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but he
He's
should
just
carry
out
a
here
gun.
doing stuff for no
Everyone should feel feel free to carry a gun, but just
reason.
I don't feel
be
bad for him.
responsible with it. No, what? Why do you feel? It's a mental illness.
Don't.
It's literally a mental illness. I'm not like it's all mental.
I think so.
Like the
Also, I might get in trouble for saying this, but I think like Baltimore and Memphis accents are speech impediments.
yeah, no, literally. Bro.
like,
Let me ask you.
Actually,
Let me ask you a question, bro. Stop chatting. But
What?
what's happening?
We have a special guest that wants to say something
You gotta look at the camera.
about. Yeah, you can just sit down, talk.
This is Yazan and Shadi's big brother, Danny.
Wait.
Jeez.
So here's a story about my friend's friend. He gets robbed. He's
How old?
13. He gets robbed by someone that has a gun.
Your friend, the
For the-
13-year-old, got robbed.
Yes.
Okay.
Let him finish.
Finish.
I mean, you invited him, so.
Okay.
Finish your
And
story.
then-
What did he get robbed for? What did he have?
Money.
Well, how much money did he have? $50.
$50.
I thought you said 50 grand.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Dumb. I said $50. Okay.
So dumb.
He gets robbed for that. And then he carries a gun. He got expelled
Wait,
from
you're-
school
you're a
because carrying a
13-year-old?
gun.
Yeah, you
Wait.
should not carry a gun at 13 years old.
You should not have a gun
At
at
school.
13-year-old.
I think that
That's
was
what
all-
I said, but
Oh wait, I'm sorry, but after all of you guys graduated, you guys have no idea what high school is like. My senior year,
13
we
is
got put
up-
onto 6
13 is middle
lockdowns
school.
during the
13 is
entire
7th
year.
grade.
Jesus.
13 is
14-year-old boy pulled out a gun in the parking lot in a fight at Pomona. 6 lockdowns, senior year. That's not excluding probably the other 15 to 20 I had through my entire like
It does not change.
high school education. I'm
It's
just
not like
saying,
that when I
I'm
was
just saying a lot of younger people now are a lot more influenced
It
in
does-
this dumb trend, in my opinion.
Still don't change my mind that you shouldn't have a gun at 13.
No, absolutely.
should
I
not.
was just
At
saying
13,
it
bro.
definitely has like changed though. Like it's crazy.
You should for sure at least be 18. I think that's what it is. 18 for like a shotgun and then 21 for a pistol.
For a pistol.
All right. Thank you, guys. That was a very productive
Yeah.
episode.
Thanks, guys. Fob out. You guys have a great one. Thank you guys for watching.
Happy National
Come back
Happy
again next
International
week. We're
Women's Day.
posting every Friday.
You women.
Thank you guys so much. Share with your mama's moms.
If you're
mom's
hot,
friends.
you deserve the day.
Don't
If
listen to
you're-
Marcel. Love